What's up, guys? UFC Critic, back for more. Decided UFC 67 is right around the corner, and decided to make a prediction video. First of all, I'd like to say that I'm not, everybody's pretty big into this card for a number of reasons, for Crow Cop, for Rampage, for all of that. But, they're fighting, essentially, they're fighting cans. Especially, well, hopefully it doesn't turn out that way. I'll get into that. The main event, God, brutal, just brutal. Alright, so let me get into this. I can't, for some reason, get this goddamn UFC website up, and I don't have all the fights written down, but I have about 4 or 5 of them. So I'll go through them. I'm pretty familiar with these fighters, with the exception of 1 or 2 fights. There were a couple guys I wasn't really sure. But I'll do my best for you. So I got these written down here. What do I got? First fight, alright, the Terry Martin fight. Who did he fight? Jorge Rivera. Yeah. This fight is not on the main card, but this is the type of fight. This is if you want a definition of filler fight, this is a filler fight. An old guy versus a younger guy who's just not any good. Harry was, I think his record is 14-2 or 16-2, something like that. But his 2 losses are in the UFC. He's going to get his 3rd loss. It's not going to be his night. He wants to stand up, obviously. He wants to try to knock you out. Not going to happen. I don't like him. He always comes off like he has an attitude in his interviews. He's always, talking like he's something that he's not for the, 2 or 3 interviews I've heard him. And, it's experience in this fight is going to be key. And Rivera's got it. If Rivera has to take him down, he'll take him down. He's going to do what he's got to do, and Rivera's going to win this fight. But the reason I didn't really want to comment on this fight, I just wanted to bring out the fact that this is just a bullshit fight, and I don't understand why this guy got another chance. Harry Martin, why he loses 2 fights in a row, and he's getting a fight again. There's no standards, Alright. Who else do I have here? Alright, so I think this is the first or second fight listed on the actual card. Patrick Cote versus Scott Smith. And you know what I think is going to happen? Patrick Cote is going to get knocked out. Patrick Cote got embarrassed by Travis Lutter. He showed nothing in that fight. It's just Patrick Cote on the main card. Why doesn't he have to earn his spot? That's another problem with the UFC. These Ultimate Fighter guys off the show, fresh off the show, when they get on the card, the guy didn't even win his fight. He lost in the finals. Isn't it supposed to be if you lose, you're not in the UFC? But he loses. He doesn't fight well. He doesn't impress, and he gets a shot. I like Scott Smith. I think he's going to hit him hard. I think he's going to knock him out. Cote might try to take him down. He might try to use his submission skills on him. I don't see it happening. I've seen a lot out of Scott Smith over the past year and a half, various fights that he's fought, and I've always been impressed with him. I don't know if he's too much of a ground fighter. I remember seeing him. His stand-up was pretty impressive, and I'm not too impressed with Cote's stand-up. So Cote's going to have to get him down and submit him, and I think I'm just rooting against Cote. I just don't like him. So let's go with Scott Smith on that one. TKO, 2nd, 3rd round, whatever, doesn't matter, as long as he gets the win. And look for him, because he can move up in the UFC. He's a good fighter. Where are we? Quentin Jackson versus Marvin, the Beastman Eastman. Alright, now we're talking. These 2 guys, from what I recall, have a little bit of a history. I think, I don't know, they hate each other, I think maybe they're friends. or they were friends or something. I know they fought once, a long time ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. Well, Rampage's only been fighting since 2000, I think, 2001, 2000, something like that. So it was very early on in Rampage's career that he fought Eastman, and Eastman beat him. And so, you know, I say, you know, Can, because Eastman's getting older. He's kind of like Shamrock was a Can for Tito a couple times, but